Good morning. It's good to see you again. I'm Anthony Brinkley, CEO of On the Brink Affirmation Services. So I want to talk to you about something today that's important, and that is the only difference between a rut and a grave are the dimensions. What do you mean? Well, think about it. Sometimes in life, we find ourselves being separated from our friends, the things that make us who we are, the things that affirm who we are from an intrinsic standpoint, because we've allowed ourselves to get dug in on things that's happening in our lives. And if you're not careful, a rut is like a depression. It's like you're repeating things over and over in your life, in your mind. And the anatomy of being stuck is you keep playing things over and over in your mind. And when you're stuck in your mind, you're actually stuck alone. You can have people around, you can be in a place where people are congregating, but you're actually stuck alone. And when you become stuck alone, you become more and more distant from other people. You become more and more isolated from other people. And before you know it, you're starting to have less access to light, illumination, knowledge, understanding, and perspective. And it's those things that will help you come out of a rut. And if you're not careful, the further you get in that rut, you'll feel like you're buried in your circumstance. And we don't want you to be buried in your circumstance. We want you to understand that if you stay focused and you continue to reconnect with those elements of your life that's important. I like to put it this way. Sometimes we need to restore what we've amputated. So what have you amputated? What have you cut off? What have you allowed to become disjointed in your life that you can pull yourself out of that rut? So the further you come out of that rut, now the light's starting to come in, the perspective's starting to come in, and all of those other things are starting to come back to you. They give you that perspective, they give you that illumination, and they remind you that greatness actually lives inside of you. So today, I don't want you to be stuck in the rut. I want you to remind yourself of those things that bring value to your life, those circumstances that bring essence to who you are, and start to work your way out by reaching out and get away from the electronic elements of it. Don't use technology as a primary source of coming out of your rut. What do you mean? I mean, reach out to somebody, talk to somebody, have a phone call with somebody, sit down with somebody, have a conversation with somebody, get a hug, whatever those things are that gets you that human touch. And when you do that, you will find yourself out of a rut, away from the grave, and running full speed, doing those things that you were designed to do. That's what we need from you today. So understand, it starts in your mind. Dig out of that hole, knowing that there are elements that will bring an illumination back to you in a prominent and a significant way. No more ruts today. I'm Anthony Brinkley.